All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
What? Really?
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for... Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look. Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard! Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain?
Hello? Can you hear now?
What do we have here?
Can you hear me?
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Ah, fascinating.
Okay, here
What
we
do you
go.
think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motive?
I wonder if I'll get an achievement. Let's look at achievements. Okay, we're gonna do the main ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Main
could it
ending
mean?
time.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I'll bring the controller up to my mouth. That should help. Here we go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Just gonna follow his directions. I'm gonna click
Yet there was
on...
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Just speed run.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
It's this way, right? Yeah, I know. It's the elevator. See, that's loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Okay, here we
It was
go.
a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Load.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read,
This
Mind
store is
Control
massive.
Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room
Here
packed
we
with
go.
television screens.
We got
What
the main
horrible
plot.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Now, I said I was gonna get the main ending, but... yeah, this room is massive.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, Getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway,
I
when it
don't know
came
how to
time
get
to
the
update
bucket.
the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the
My God.
mind control
Let me,
room ending,
bruh.
if that enhances your
Let
perception of
me
the value of
out.
these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content?
This isn't
Always
new.
more content, more
I thought
content,
I'd
more,
back.
more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game, with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Let me out.
Good job. You did it.
I did it.
Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
Wish I had a grappling
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good
I want to hear the end of the song before I
Good
restart.
job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
You did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Okay. You done? Oh, it killed me. Okay. Okay, here we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Getting the nuke ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Here we go. Time to...
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Thank
of
you, I did it.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Wasn't expecting that. He talked to me, he was like, oh yeah, we got it. Okay, here we go.
Stanley walked straight ahead
Mind
through
control
the large door that
facility.
read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find
I won't
out?
do it again.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Look at all the
Their true
cameras.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
456.
nothing.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
I'm on it.
no, you're not.
456. Yes, I am, Mabel. 446.
Yeah,
456. Squid Game. Okay, it's gonna. Let's keep moving. This is what stalking feels like. Whoa, what is 234?
Fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the fired one because 234 looked weird. I'll fang 69. Okay. There's the fired one.
104.
And then like that one's 69.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his
420
boring
is like
job?
right over
That
there.
his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept
Oh,
it. His
601
own
was
life
fired. What
in
is 601?
someone else's control?
me see what 601
Never.
is.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
No.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or
So
sad or
I can
content.
launch a
Working,
nuke,
eating, working,
but I'm
all
not.
of it monitored and commanded from this very
Because the
place.
nuke is kind
And
of
as the
boring.
cold reality
Just
of his
kind of
past
kills
began
you.
to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery...
A garage door is gonna open.
Oh, time to get out. Gotta get out of here.
blackness and a rising chill
Blackness.
of uncertainty. Was it over?
It's over.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet,
It's the
even as the
sky.
immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected
let
on
me
how
out.
many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
Oh my god, I'm
Happiness.
out. I've
Perhaps
made it
his goal had
out.
not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what
Look,
to
it's a
do,
tree.
or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Me out.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Hey, what if we call
What
him
happens?
Stay?
What happens if I don't?
Try to go back then.
Does he care if I turn around? Does he care if I'm like, no? Okay, I'll leave.
Stanley felt the
Oh, it's a
cool
cutscene.
breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Beat the game. Okay, let's check out our next achievement. Okay, so it's paused.
Like a Marvel Rivals for a break.
It was telling me to... Abel's telling me to play Marvel Rivals as a break. Should I? Play the Stanley Parable for the entire duration of Tuesday. Click on door 535 times. Okay, you got me.
Click on door 435 times. Not click on door.
All of his co-workers were... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
I saw it.
Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm
saw it.
still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Hey. Wait. Where's 417? Oh. There's 457. How many clicks did he say?
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Oh my god. I just wanted a free trophy.
Now, back to door number 437.
He's gonna make me run to, like, the mind control facility just to click a door. What did he say, 437?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Where's the copy machine?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, we're getting somewhere.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Where's employee 4? Are they in this room? So there's 418. There's 417. There's 419. Do you know where 419 is? Did you see that anywhere? This is 430s. This is 420s. 419, here it is.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's a different trophy. What did you say, 416?
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
This guy is...
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you
Nice.
really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how
let's check out
far
some
we've
more.
come today.
Okay, completed in under 4 minutes. Should I get the speedrun achievement, or should I do a different one? It's completed in under 4 minutes, 22 seconds.
Super go outside. That's gonna be so hard to do.
Don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years.
How many people have it?
8.8, bro. Set
They don't even know they have it.
Set all setting sliders in the menu to all the available numbers. Okay. So I have to do all of them. I'm not doing this and that. It's going to take forever. Okay. So did you say the speedrun one? Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Okay.
All
You got
of his
4
coworkers
minutes.
were gone. What could it mean?
You gotta
Stanley
speed run
decided to
this.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
Yep.
had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. Speedrun.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
Gotta go quickly. Gotta speed run this. This is the speediest run of the runs. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Stanley walked straight ahead
Forward.
through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
This is what took the longest last time, so we really gotta speed run this part.
The lights
Started,
rose on an
started.
enormous room packed
Door.
with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
I don't care, let me
Stanley
through.
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
There's the button right here, fine.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Yeah.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images.
Employees should never under any
Stanley,
circumstance.
one of them, eternally monitoring
Okay, here we go, here we go.
their freedom and
I'm grinding, I gotta get this. There's no sprint button. Okay, here we go.
this mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
I don't
Was this
care,
the only
let me
reason
go.
He was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Here we go, here we go.
No.
Up, 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 up.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Probably
Had he
not.
truly
That's why we gotta go
spent his
quickly.
entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah, I'm blind. Where is it? This way?
Here was the proof.
Here, here,
the
here.
heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy,
Never.
or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it
Abel
monitored
just
and
shouted
commanded
nevermore.
from this very
Don't know if you
place.
heard that.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
I think as soon
Stanley
as...
decided...
Did I get it?
blackness.
Edgar
and a
is
rising
also
chill of
Poe.
uncertainty. Was it over?
Never mind, okay. Did I get the achievement?
He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Oh, this probably counts.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
Yeah.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power
line's getting
that he
thicker.
had been seeking, but happiness.
The line's getting
Perhaps his
thicker.
goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Thicker
No longer would
line
anyone
simulator.
tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life
Line's
he
getting
lives,
pretty
it will be
thick.
his. And that was all.
Duolingo just texted me.
It was perhaps the only
Okay,
thing
here we go,
worth
here we go.
knowing. Stanley
out.
stepped through the open door.
Yes, I did.
Stanley felt the cool
Did I get the
breeze
achievement
upon his
that took...
skin. The feeling
I feel
of
like that was
liberation,
longer than 4
the
minutes.
immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now.
There's an
things
achievement
were
to not
meant
play
happen.
Stanley Parable for 10
And
years.
Stanley was happy.
I gotta grind. I don't know if I did it. It'll pop up. If it restarts the game, I didn't do it. I don't think I did it. I didn't. I didn't. Dang. Let's check some other achievements. Let's check some other achievements. No? What are we gonna do? Just look for endings?
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Going on the right.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes, I did know it perfectly
Perhaps he
well.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow.
This is the employee lounge.
This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous,
Give me
gorgeous
soda.
room.
I'm gonna
Thank
get.
goodness Stanley had taken this detour.
Oh
on his way
wait,
to the
since I
meeting room.
input time
Life without having
correctly, it
experienced
should
this room was now
be
too
accurate.
horrible even to
11. It is right. It is. It's 10:06. It says it's.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, that's not right at
really
all. That's
worth
like
it
20
being
minutes.
here in the room.
Yes, it is.
Room
Give
so
me my
utterly
cold drink and I'll
captivating
leave.
That even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some
Okay,
paintings.
fine, I'll leave.
Really worth it. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, there's a way that I never went in this room.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wonder if I survive that. It's fine. Going up
Look,
there.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Can I go in that door?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
No, I probably
all this
can't. I
time.
won't.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
I won't. I'll go right here.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
fell.
Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
This is
to
the
reach out
creepiest
to
room.
her. If you can truly place your faith in...
Oh. 427, the apartment number.
Is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Oh my god.
Right.
Stanley has W Riz.
All right, now I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh. Hello,
Gotcha.
wife.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
That
They
is
wanna
my
commit
love.
their
That's
life
my
to you.
doll.
I'm trying to make a
That's
point
Stanley's
here, Stanley. I'm trying to get
wife
you to
doll.
see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay, wait, is this the narrator?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
It just, okay, I'll look around.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job
just
that
be
demands
standing
nothing
here.
of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
So it told me to press square, so what happens if I click X? No, it
Look at
does
him
nothing.
there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what
I
he's told
didn't.
to
I
do.
clicked
Now
X.
he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's
Pushing
going
buttons.
home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that
Can I
he's
open the
chosen his
fridge?
life.
No. Can I have to click it.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it
Go
would
somewhere,
ever happen
please.
to him.
I want to do something. Press X. Yes.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk
Scammed
to
me.
realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face
only
of the
thing
earth.
You're
The
stuck.
thought
Yeah, I think I am
excited him
stuck. I think
terribly.
this is the wife ending, so. Just spend time. Okay,
So
sure.
he went further.
He
He imagined that he
happened.
came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought
If I
that
had
his
taped my
decisions would
controller.
mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
No.
As he
Fine.
wandered through
Oh,
this fantasy
finally
world,
something
he began
else.
to fill it with many possible paths and
I
destinations.
guess I prepared
Down one
dinner.
path lay an enormous round room with monitors
What did
and
you
mind
do, wife?
controls.
What
And down
happened here?
another was
What's
a
all this
yellow
stuff
line
on
that
the
weaved
floor?
in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
I
And he
played that
called
game
it
with the
the
baby.
Stanley Parable.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna tell my kids a story. First, I gotta have kids. So, domestic abuse.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and
Yeah, I
again,
did.
over and
I played
over,
that
wishing
multiple
beyond
times.
hope that it would never end, that he might
Might
always
always
feel this
feel this
free.
free.
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Okay, I love
But
you.
there is no answer.
No!
How could there possibly be?
The one,
In
the
reality,
one,
all he's doing is
the
pushing the
one,
same
the
buttons
one
he
thing I
always
had.
has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the
No!
more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
No, it's turning into my office.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be
No.
anything but an observer.
The
That as
One
long as he
Piece?
remains here, he's slowly killing
No.
himself.
I
He
am
won't
killing
listen to
myself.
me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can
I
I
did
tell him in
it.
a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I'm questioning everything. I have to do it. Nothing happens if I don't.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as
Same
Stanley.
as Stanley.
We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Oh, well. It got dark. It did get dark. He was
Stanley
like,
knew the
oh, he's
office
killing
layout like the back
himself.
of his hand. It was only a matter of
Okay, so I
time
saw a
before he found the
thing
others, wherever they were.
right here.
Just a matter of time.
I could input a code. Okay, boom. There, I could input a code there. Oh, here. Input received. Okay. So now...
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Okay, so can I get a new one now? Is there a different, like, computer somewhere? 'Cause it's those input received... That stuff, that is stuff. I need to get that stuff, and I need to click that stuff, so... Where is it? Is it my... Okay, I'm just gonna... I don't know how to get the bucket. I don't know what you mean. I'm back what? Back available. Back... What? What the... What do you mean back available? Am I blind? This room isn't. This is a green thing. It's not that room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait, no. I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna go for the beautiful thing. Do you think I can get the Why was that black?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I am going to go to the beautiful thing. Okay. So that's...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting
Yeah,
room.
I know. I'm going to the beautiful thing.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
It's so
employee
beautiful.
lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business,
There are
Stanley took the
computers over
first
here. I
open
might be
door
able
on
to
his
find
left.
the next available thing. No, wait. Yeah, to find the beautiful thing is it's
Stanley
this
was
way.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Come on,
5
beautiful
years
thing.
ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your
I got
enemy,
my
really, I'm
right
not.
foot
I
creak.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Yeah,
but
sorry.
the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. Really? I was in the
Gonna
middle
check
of
this
something.
door,
Do you
but
have
I'm not gonna go
zero
through it.
consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad
Okay,
to
I need a
happen to
key
you?
card.
Why? I don't know how to convince you of this,
I
but
think I have to do
really
all those
do
available
want to
things to
help
get
you,
that key
to show
card.
you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Okay.
Let me prove
Yes.
that I'm on your side.
Show me the beautiful
Give me a
thing.
chance.
What? What's going?
Now
Is this
listen
okay?
carefully,
Yeah, here
this
we
is
go.
important. Stanley walked through the
Through
red
the
door.
red door. Yes.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
I want to see
You
the beautiful
that I
thing.
really have wanted you to be happy
And then I
all
think
this
I can
time.
kill myself on the
problem is all
stairs.
these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you
This
see
isn't-
that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh. Okay, thank you. Oh. Ooh.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Oh, the beautiful thing.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place,
I'm not
Stanley,
leaving, I'm watching
I
the
think
beautiful
I feel
thing.
happy. I
It's so
actually
beautiful.
feel happy.
Wow. Look at how beautiful it is. I love blue balls. Oh, look. Particle. Look at the blue balls they are gathering. Oh. I love the hole in the middle. When the hole closes, it's going to be so satisfying. Yeah, I do love the blue blood. Oh, these orange particle effects. The blue balls are gone, now they're green balls. It's my alien friend. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's like the narrator. I'm sorry.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Actually, I'll go back.
Right. Where were we?
So I want to leave, but I don't. I'm sorry. I have to go, narrator. I have to. He's mad.
Oh
He's
no.
mad.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Okay.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Okay, I'll come back to the door. Oh.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
Oh, it's
Now,
beautiful.
Can we please get back to the other room?
Oh.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy.
I have a limp.
We can.
Oh my.
If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Pink and red balls. Oh. So pretty. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna, like, it's really cool, but...
Stanley, go back.
Make a door
There's
back to
nothing
the
good
spawn.
that can come from this.
Who voice acted the narrator? They're
No,
such a
no,
good
what are you
voice
doing,
actor.
Stan? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Make a door back to spawn. Like this. Door, make it back to spawn. I won't have to kill myself. We won't have to lose this.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike
No,
my game? That you'll throw
I
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were
No,
literally willing
I
to
just
kill
want
yourself
to-
to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
I can't do it. Who voice acted the narrator? I'm gonna cry. Don't worry, narrator. We're going back to the beautiful room.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally
Oh.
see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Okay. See, we're back in this room. See, it's just the particles. It's just these square circle particles. They're gonna be the balls. The balls are the pretty thing. This is my short burst of air, but it's gonna die soon again, and then you won't be able to hear again. Skiddy, skiddy, skiddy. You left. No one's watching my stream.
No, perhaps not.
Don't make me do this. Don't manipulate me. I just want to go do something else. Don't. These stairs are so long. Don't. You're here. It said no one was on the stream. That was weird. says 0 watching. Huh. Don't make me do this. Just kill me. Please, don't. No.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know.
No,
anymore.
I'm not.
I just wanted us to get along.
I
guess
we
it
are.
was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
It's all fake, Theo.
Is it over? It's
Yeah.
going to restart, isn't it?
I remember
You're
this.
going back.
I remember it. I remember it, narrator. Do you remember narrator?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh,
what did it mean?
you're back to...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're going... Yeah, we're going this way.
New content?
No, we're going...
What does that mean?
Shut the door.
New content.
No, no. Oh, I didn't want to go to the new content. Oops.
Hello, and thank you for
Hello.
playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on
At
home
least I get to do
computers.
the jump button.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very
Yes.
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Elevator. Watch this. This is the most action-packed
So
scene.
far, it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
This is my favorite color.
Is it broken?
Look at this
What's
color.
going
This
on
is a
here?
beautiful color.
Should we be
This
moving
looks like my
somewhere?
Lego. The Legos that
Right,
Isaac is
finally,
gonna get.
At long last, it's on to the new
Do you know that
content. Never
Isaac
been more
T
ready. Let's
keeps
do it.
saying that my Legos are next? I think. And yesterday he was saying stuff about like how his Legos were his favorite toy or something. So
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
he really likes Legos, and he says that he's gonna get Isaac bits,
Okay, let's see
then
the
mine,
content.
then
Give me the
Ross's, then
content,
Jude's.
Stanley.
So the jump circle, so I
Alright.
can't jump.
All right,
Watch
let's
this.
see it's the jump circle.
Oh. Well, that was entertainment.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes.
Watch this. This is
I knew there
so
had to be
cool.
something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for playing.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid.
I
It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
So it's not actually the end. Like it says, the end is never the sea. Look, it's different. I'm not gonna vent, I'm not sus.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something. Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine.
Yeah, I do.
You're
It's
a
better.
dork anyway, so who cares? Oh,
Wait,
never mind. You're not a dork.
Can I, like, make him say I'm a dork again? And... is he gonna care? Because going down there just brings us to the button. But I want to get to, like, the big one. So I'll try. But I'm not going in the death thing. I'm not... I guess I'm sus, but I'm not gonna go on the death thing that Abel went on.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation port? And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Okay. Down there is the button. I don't want the button.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10.
Okay,
Did you get it, Stanley?
Should we
The
Google
game
Carolyn?
was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation, boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
See, I don't want to go back there, because that's just... See, can I go this way? Can I go to the serious room? Can I come this way? Fine.
The These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
I don't want to go down here. Dang it.
Wait,
Fine.
hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh, no. Oh, God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from pressurized gas. The extremely popular online storefront
Steam.
for computer
Pressurized
games.
gas
I haven't
is
looked at these
steam.
in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah, good review, bad review.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is
Buglivia.
obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and
Buglivia, you
dialogue
probably
proving
got
to be
death
more
threats after
irritating
being
than
put in this.
entertaining. Unfunny. I'm not trying to be
Unfunny.
funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Something this way. No. Unfunny. I'm a bee from the movie Plan B.
Okay, let's see.
Bad, good.
Well, the idea for the game is good.
Good.
For someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
11:08 a.m. June 5th. Nude L.
To be honest,
Chafe.
I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse.
I dropped my controller on my chest and I
know how much
scared
fluff I cut
myself.
from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it. Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep
What an
moving.
awful memory to have to hold on to.
We're
These
not
black
going
marks on
down
my
to that
otherwise
dock. That dock is the
unimpeachable track
button.
record. I feel
No, we have
like a
to.
failure.
The
Like I
button
let
is.
people
We got the
down.
button. We found the
Perhaps
button.
the Stanley Parable isn't.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna be a dork. We're not going to the button.
Stanley, come over here. Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine.
Oh, maybe one of the computers.
Anyway, so who cares?
I hate Mondays.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah. I'll go down the stairs.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, that's the loop. I'm not going in the loop. The loop's pretty bad. Getting broom closet vibes. Okay, nothing's in here. Just turn black. Here it is. We gotta find the next one.
Here's the door, just go.
No. No, I want to enter the right code. You gotta put in the right code. 2, 8, 4. No! 2, 8. 2. It's fine. Not doing that anymore anyway. Maybe I will do the death thing.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, 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 no.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I want to meet my violent death. I can
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death. As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly
Yeah, I love
accepted this
plucking
final
eyeballs
end
from
to
blind
his
people.
brief
They don't
and
even
shallow
realize, and it's a good
life.
organ.
Farewell, Stanley.
Huh. Hello, female.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in
I
his body.
think this is the way I
killing
get
him
to the
instantly.
better museum. The one with the bottomless pit. I want bottomless pit.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
So this is the old museum.
When every path
Sorry.
you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Yeah, I
Do
am
you
too.
see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the
It's
moment
okay.
he hit start?
Yeah, it's okay. You too. Abel. Abel, are you awake?
Oh, look at these
Logan
two.
says goodnight.
How they
Bye.
wish to destroy one another.
Abel
How
says
they
bye.
wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.